Hello and welcome back. Today is Sunday, March 23rd. I have your two best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We have an interesting 8-game NBA slate to say the least. It is the last day of March Madness, and this is the last day where the NBA just throws all these bad spread games in between, because we get a pretty much stinker of a Sunday slate. But overall, the late primetime game is actually a game I'm really looking forward to in OKC versus the Clippers. 226 over under on NBA TV. OKC's a 3-point favorite. SGA playing against the team that drafted him. We get Denver versus Houston. That's an important game for NBA seeding. 225 over under. Houston 7-point favorite. Charlotte versus Miami. That's a big playoff play-in game for the Heat. Charlotte, that's a good tank game, so this is a nice little mini tank commander game overall. Boston versus Portland, that's a fun matchup. A scrappy dog Portland Trail Blazers team versus a Celtics team that's probably going to rest some starters in that game. 218 over under, second lowest over under on the day, right behind the Charlotte Miami game. Boston 7-point favorite. One of the closest spreads of the day is San Antonio Toronto, 236 over under. That is an ultimate tank commander game. 1-point spread in Toronto. I'm still pissed at you from earlier in this season for benching that Emmanuel Quickley game where he was easily going to cash his over, and you pulled him, and you still won that game. Hopefully you win this game here today, because you guys are a horcrux in my life right now. Philly, Atlanta, this is a fun game. This is the Quentin Grimes, Trae Young. Both of you guys just go out there and do whatever you want. That's a fun game. 239 over under, 9-point spread in that one. And then the two biggest spreads of the day is Cleveland, Utah, 240 over under, the highest over under, but the biggest spread on the day, minus 16. And then the Pelicans versus the Pistons, 12-point favorite Pistons. This used to be an ultimate tank commander game. Now the Pistons are just going to beat up on this Pelicans team overall. Maybe Zion and them play, because Pelicans do a great job on pulling players right before the game. Fun to watch Cade Cunningham. 8-game slate here today, and before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. And yesterday in the NBA, I'm going 0-2 in best bets, man. It was brutal. After I tweeted that these two plays went 0 for 2, of course, DeMar DeRozan then got another assist, and then he was at 4. And then he never got the over as well. Trey Lyles had so many open shots after DeMar DeRozan kick out, and he just was like, he did like the little pump, and that. Zach LaVine, man, in that matchup, he is an ultimate fader. That guy just not as aggressive as he is. Luka Doncic, that one, he had 2 assists in the first half. Third quarter, he got 4 assists. He was at 5. I was feeling great. Then the Lakers just pulled everyone. The Chicago Bulls are just too good of a team. They just dominate everyone right now. The Bulls are white hot. Luka Doncic just falling short on the assist there. 0-2 day. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and how I'm finishing this week has not been fun. Not a fun day yesterday for me overall, but hey, today's a new day. We get beautiful basketball all day today. I got 2 plays here, and let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in this OKC Clippers matchup, 226 over under on NBA TV. It's a primetime matchup. I'll be watching this game, and we've been taking this guys over the last few days here, or just the one time the last few days. We get a 1 number less here, and a pretty great matchup again. So give me Kawhi Leonard to go over 20.5 points, coming in at minus 115 on DraftKings. He has a great matchup here. OKC allowing the 9th most points and the most threes to the power forward position, and Kawhi has been hot. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 games, averaging 26.6 points per game. He's only gotten this over 2 for his last 4. The history against OKC, hand up, is not really any modern history. I feel two games in the 2023 season, he had 21-32. Last season, he scored 16 and 20 with all those injury-riddled years, so he's yet to play them this season here, but only 2 for his last 4. So story of it going back in the history is not fully there, but he's 5 for his last 5. He's gone over 8 for his last 10 games recently. He's been hot. He's been shooting the ball really well, and he's been playing a lot, averaging 36-plus minutes these last 10 games, averaging 18 field goal attempts in these last 10 games as well. He's playing a lot. He's taking just the same amount of volume, 8 for his last 10, averaging 24.5 points per game. So he's had some solid consistency, even with Norman Powell playing back in this game. They're playing OKC, so I think that even more offensive firepower will help in this matchup here. Overall, steady playing time, like I said, 36-plus minutes these last 10, 18 field goal attempts per game. OKC, some big games to the power forward position. Justin Edwards had 19. Tobias Harris had 18. Jason Tatum had 33, Brandon Clark had 13, and Vince Williams had 12. I have Kawhi projected at 23 plus points here, so we get a nice little 2-point cushion here. Fun game, 226 overall on NBA primetime. Kawhi, 5 for his last 5. He's looking to go 6 for his last 6. OKC allowing the 9th most points and the most threes to the power forward position. OKC these last 15 games allowing the 3rd most threes to the power forward position, and OKC these last 7 games allowing the 10th most points to the power forward position. So he overall has a great spot here overall. 5 for his last 5. Let's go 6 for his last 6 and get out of this cold streak. So give me Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, to go over 20.5 points. Mr. Fun Guy. Hopefully you're a fun guy for us here today. Jumping into my second play of the day, going to be in this Denver-Houston Rockets game. 225 over under. This game's important for NBA playoff seeding. The Nuggets are trying to stay up top. The Houston Rockets are trying to keep battling for that non-play-in matchup here overall. And Jamal Murray, he's been pretty good overall on the road. This number seems a little too low. I really wanted to go Russell Westbrook, but Jamal Murray, my projections have him at a great number here. So give me Jamal Murray to go over 19.5 points, coming in minus 120 on DraftKings. He has a great matchup here. Houston, allowing the 7th most points to the point guard position. Houston, these last 15 games, allow the 9th most points to the point guard position. So they've been struggling at guarding point guards. And Jamal Murray, he's got this over 3 for his last 5, averaging 21.2 points per game. Coming off of a pretty poor game overall. Only took 10 shots in that game, where overall these last 10 games he's averaging 16 field goal attempts per game. If Denver wants to have a chance without Nikola Jokic in this matchup, they need Jamal Murray to step up here, along with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's been balling as well, but Jamal Murray against the Rockets, he's gotten this over 2 for his last 3, averaging 19.6. With the last 3 games, him scoring 16, 21, and 22 in the most recent matchup earlier this year. In that game, he had no Jokic in that matchup, where he had 22 plus points, and he looked real aggressive in that matchup overall. 3 for his last 5 overall, coming off of a 10-shot game overall, where he steadily averages 16 field goal attempts per game. 55% hit rate on the road this year, averaging 21.9 points per game, going over 7 for his last 10, averaging 23.5 points per game on the road. So on the road here, great matchup. Point guards have skyrocketed against the Rockets here overall. Davion Mitchell, 12. Corey Joseph, 13. Jared Butler, not Jimmy Butler, Jared Butler. It seems like seems like an off-brand of Jimmy Butler. 21 plus points. Brandon Williams, 25. Trey Jones, Chicago Bulls, backup star point guard, 19. Spencer Dinwiddie, love my little DaWiddlers or DaWidleys or DaWiddles, whatever you guys want to go off of it. 20 plus points. Jose Alvarado, 17, and Halliburton had 28 plus points. I have him projected at 23 plus points in this matchup here, so we get a nice 3-point cushion here overall. 7th most points to the point guard position. 2 for his last 3 against the Rockets. 3 for his last 5, coming off of an over game. Come on, Jamal Murray, give us this 20-plus point bomb you got in this matchup. 225 game. They're underdog on the road here, so give me Jamal Murray to go over 19.5 points. And those are my 2 best bets for you in the NBA today. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in the comments section down below. Love tailing you guys. Sorry for yesterday. I wasn't really as active today. I'm going to be active as I could be on all socials. Yesterday was a crazy day overall, but beautiful 8-game NBA slate. College basketball always all day. Let me know down below. Love to tail you guys in the comment section. Sorry, was unable to yesterday because I wasn't really on my phone that much. But today, tailing you guys in the comment section. While you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like that content. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.